What's going on YouTube? Welcome to another MLB The Show 23 video. In this video, we're gonna be having some highlights of a ranked seasons game and kind of be going through what I'm thinking in my head when I'm playing the games, just so you guys can kind of see what I'm looking for, what I'm trying to work on. Am I late on stuff? So I have to think about swinging early and try to take those pitches away from the other pitcher. That way I can force him into making mistakes so I can win the game. Anyways, if you guys like these type of videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn notifications on so you guys don't miss out on videos when they go live. Let's get right into it. So I did record this from my PlayStation just so that we have it. I believe that we are going to be starting a Roki Sasaki in this video, but we're going to go ahead and fast forward up ahead of this video. We got Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, Santana, Chipper Jones. We'll go through our full lineup once the lineup screen pops up. Mike Napoli, Jock Peterson, Sammy Sosa, Corey Seager, and Derek Jeter rounding out the lineup, hitting 9. This guy did put me, yes, he did put me in this stadium in the rain, Polo Grounds. Let's see what we can do. Now, one big thing I always do is check their batting order, see what their averages look like. It'll give you a rough idea of how good they are. Trey Turner, Murakami, he's got decent above average batting averages. So that means he's probably gonna be a decent player. And also, you can take a look at his lineup. Does he have a lot of lefties? Does he have a lot of switch hitters? In this case, he has a lot of lefties and switch hitters. So if you're gonna pitch anyone, you should probably pitch a lefty, because of his lefty-lefty matchups, and then switch hitters, he's gonna have the advantage no matter which way. Now, maybe they hit lefties better, maybe they hit righties better, but honestly, if I was looking at this, when I bring in another pitcher, I might be looking lefty heavy for that reason that he's got Murakami, Gunnar Henderson, Eddie Matthews, and King Griffey Jr., and only one righty in Trey Turner, and the rest are switch hitters. And his averages are like mid 300s or high 200s for the most part. Carlos Santana's the outlier there, but he probably has not had that card very long. So you really can't judge a card if you haven't had it very long and put in the bats. I would say 100 at bats with a player to have a good idea. Now we are facing Madison Bumgarner in this video. So we are facing a lefty, and we have a lot of righties and or switch hitters. We get a hard ground ball with the cutter, just missed it over to the third baseman. He makes the play at first base, and we have one out in the top of the first. With Bryce Harper, lefty-lefty matchup. I actually don't mind lefty-lefty matchups this year too much. More likely, especially against guys that don't throw gas, and Mad Bum is the perfect example of that. He's not going to burn by a fastball by me, so really, I can see that. Obviously this is on Hall of Fame, so sometimes the speed differentials when you go from All-Star to Hall of Fame, they will blow by stuff, or if you're playing All-Star a lot. As we hit a grounder to short right there, that's going to be out number 2 in the inning. But overall, when I'm looking at, have a righty facing Mad Bum, I'm going to be looking hand side. I'm always going to be looking at his hat and then looking at his arm when he releases the ball. Watching that release point, kind of like having my PCI near that area as we just get underneath that one with Carlos Santana, and we fly out to center. Hitting any balls in center field in this game is going to be absolutely impossible with the outfield out there. So we're going to want to turn on things, pull them left field, pull them right field. That's going to be an objective. So those inside pitches are going to be crucial in this game, specifically being at Polo Grounds. Now we're gonna see, can he hit inside stuff? And I hit the first batter because I did not know Roki Sasaki's timing windows on pinpoint. So the first pitch, that was literally my first ever pitch, was Roki Sasaki, and it was a struggle bus because his timings are a little slower than most. As he steals the base with Trey, and we are not in time, and now he's got a runner at second. It's an 0-2 count. We're going to try to dot him up there with a fork ball. We do not. Next pitch, we're going to go slider or cutter in slot inside. That's going to give him the swing away at that. So we know that he's a little swing happy off the plate stuff. So we're going to give him more of that inside stuff, more stuff off the plate until he can learn how to take those pitches as much as possible. He's still swing happy. We're going to let that get us out of the inning if possible, because he had a runner on second, nobody out. Now he's stealing third, but it was not a great idea. 0-2 stealing third. He's still going to get third on this play because 99 speed is just too fast. But we get the second out, and now we are 1 out away from getting out of this inning unscathed. And we got Chipper Jones to deal with. We just missed inside with this sinker. So now we're thinking, okay, we're just going to go inside again. The cutter, he's been swinging at it off the plate. We actually miss our spot. It hits the zone, but it is a pop-up to center field. Mike Trout's underneath it, and we are out of the inning. Going to the top of the second, we got Chipper Jones in a 0-1 count. He's going to throw a curveball inside right there, throwing a slurve. Next pitch, it's going to be a high fastball. We did not see that. I honestly thought that was going to be a ball, a perfect pitch. Was not looking for it. Next pitch is going to be a low circle change in the dirt. It's going to be 2-2 to Chipper right here. We got nobody out here in the top of the second. And he throws a high and away fastball. That's going to be off the plate. We got Mike Napoli on deck. And that's a pitch that we got to hit. We're late on it, just late on the cutter inside. A little off it with the PCI, but mainly if we have good timing there, we might pull it. And we might hit a bomb right there because that short porch in left field. Anyways, we got Mike Napoli up, batting 364 on the year and ranked, over 30 games played in ranked, so that's pretty good. And then now we have an 0-1 count, and he's going to throw another curveball inside. Laying off those curveballs. As you guys can see, I'm very disciplined at the plate versus my opponent. I'm not swinging as many balls as he is, and that typically means that I'm going to frustrate my opponent very early on in the game. And we just missed it with our PCI. Early timing off of it with the PCI. Could have been a solo shot. And we go again 2-2. That ball is going to be in the dirt, but we take a whack at it and foul it off. Next pitch 2-2. What is he going to go with here? Oh, a perfect pitch, and that ball is gone. Opposite field, exactly what we want to do with some of these pitches. We want to pull them or send them the other way, and he sends us the other way and gets us on the board. Now we got Jock Peterson up here in the top of the second. 1-0 lead so far. And now we got a lefty-lefty versus Mad Bum. Jock Peterson's been smacking for me this year. That's why he's still in my lineup, batting 381 on the year. Very, very good right there. Oh, he gets us the curve down and away, though. Dotted that pitch. We just missed it. And now we have Sammy Sosa up in the top of the second. 2 men out. And we take ball 1. That's a good thing with these starting pitchers. A lot of times when I lose games, it's because I'm not taking pitches I need to be taking. I need to be more patient in the pitch. And that pitch, I should have knocked it out of the park. Right down the middle. I'm just underneath it. We hit it to dead center, which anything dead center is going to die, especially in the rain. And we go into the bottom of the half of the second. And now he's going to try to bunt somebody on. And he tries to bunt with Santander with 51 speed. I don't know if he's just trying to get somebody on, trying some bunt cheese. But we get him out. Easy first out in the bottom half of the second. Now we have Gunnar Henderson. And once again, we're back inside. He has told me he cannot hit inside cutters. And he's told me that he's going to swing at pitches off the plate. So he's going to keep on getting pitches off the plate until he can tell me otherwise. And we get a routine grounder over there to first. Make the play. We're going to have 2 out. Facing Eddie Matthews here. Once again, cutter inside. We missed our spot, but he's going to ground it over to Seager at second. Seager is going to make the play, and we're at the end of the second inning. Top of the third, Corey Seager is going to lead us off lefty-lefty against Mad Bum, batting 441 on the year. Absolutely destroying the baseball. Let's see what he could do right here. As we're looking inside, we know that a lot of times when we get beat a lefty-lefty, it's going to be on inside sinkers or inside fastballs, something hard inside. So we are literally looking for it. And he throws us a outside fastball up and away, but it gets too much to the strike zone. And Corey Seager is going to get a automatic double, a perfect to start the inning. And now we have Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter is going to swing and miss at the first pitch, the cutter up and in. Next pitch. Another cutter inside off the plate, but we took a hack at it. And the next pitch right here is going to be a low circle changeup in the dirt. We lay off of it. It is 1-2. Here we go. the 1-2 pitch to Derek Jeter in a close game. And that's going to be a ground out to first. There he is. Okay, so 1 out. Mike Trout up at the plate. Top of the third. Ooh, check swing, but it's in the zone. 0-1. The 0-1 to Trout. It's going to be a grounder through the hole. And now we're going to have runners on the corners with 1 out. And coming to the plate next is going to be a lefty Bryce Harper. Once again, we're going to sit on that inside stuff, and we nail it. He gives us an inside sinker. We got enough of it. We sit it into the hole, and we score another run. Runners on the corner again. This time, we have 2-0 lead and 1 out still. Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss at a cutter. Absolutely completely missed it with our PCI there. Next pitch, it's going to be a curveball. Next pitch, that ball is going to bloop. That's the one thing about this field is the outfield plays so deep, and we're safe everywhere. Safe at second, safe at third. Bloop hit will take it. That's a cheese right there, but honestly, he picked this field, not me, so I'm going to take it all the way. That's his fault for picking this field because the outfield plays deep, so you will get those bloop hits if they happen. And we get Chipper Jones up. Devin Williams is now the new pitcher. Second and third. 1 out still. Ooh, and it's 1-1 at the plate. The 1-1, he thought about it, but no. We hold back, but it's strike number 2. 1-2. The 1-2 to Chipper, we foul it off, and we do it again. Another 1-2. Ooh, the screwball just misses inside. What a take. And now we get another pitch. That's going to actually score a run, and he's going to throw it home. Instead of getting the out, he is safe at home, and it's now 4-0 with runners on the corner. And then we get a perfect with the Porterhouse into the gap. That's going to at least score 2. And that should be a triple, RBI triple. And we have 6 in the top of the third now. Jock Peterson's up here in the top of the third. And he's going to send one deep to right field. And that ball is going to get down, and that's going to score another one. That's 7 runs. And Jock Peterson's now going to have an RBI triple. Next up, we got Sammy Sosa, 1 out, top of the third. And that one, ooh, just missed it underneath it. And it's 0-1. The 0-1, 0-2, check swung. He went around. That is strike number 2. And then he strikes us out with a screwball. Screwballs are absolutely atrocious. They are so hard to make contact on because they just move so much. As Corey Seager gets a high fastball, and he wanted it, but he's just underneath it. As we go 0-1 to Corey. He fooled us with the screwball right there, and we go 0-2. He hangs a pitch to Corey Seager, but it's not a home run, but it will be an RBI single for Corey Seager. We are up 8-0 in the top of the third. We have an 0-1 to Derek Jeter right here, incoming, and it's inside for ball 1. 1-1 to Derek. Next pitch to Derek. Ball 2. 2-1. Ooh, check swing. He did go around. 2-2 to Derek Jeter. And the next pitch. He fouls it up. Well, didn't foul it, but pops it up to first. And that's going to be the end of the half an inning. We go to the middle of the third. Roki Sasaki has absolutely been dealing here. And we throw a sinker. He's going to ground it over to shortstop. We're going to throw him out of first. Easy first out. And here we go with the lefties again. We're going to throw sinkers inside. Probably see some cutters as well, because he's been unable to hit them. We got the forkball we can mix in there as well. And he's going to hit the forkball right there, but it's going to be a simple, easy fly out to Bryce Harper for out number 2. Trey Turner up, righty-righty matchup, sinkers inside. Prove to me that you can turn on them. Prove to me that you can hit them, or you're going to get a lot of them. As we mix in the cutter outside, and he grounds it over to second baseman. Seager makes the play, and we're out of the third inning, just like that. Now we got 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Not much has happened this inning until right now. Carlos Santana hits a little bloop to right field. We turned on a pitch. We got enough of it. We send it out. It is now 9-0. Chipper Jones is coming up. Check swing, but it's a strike anyways. 0-1 to Chipper. The 0-1 to Chipper is a perfect. That just misses the third baseman's glove, and that's going to be a single. So we have 1 on, 2 out for Porterhouse, who's 2 for 2 on the day. And he's going to make that. Oh, a diving play by the shortstop to get him out of the inning. And we go to the bottom half of the 4th. Up 9-0. 1 run away from mercy territory for our squad. We're going to go to the sinker outside here on this pitch. Swing and a miss. And then once again, we're probably going to go something inside. Yes, we are. Oh, and he just got a piece of that one. It was in the zone. I did not technically want it in the zone. So now we're going to throw the fork ball down in the dirt. He swings at over top of it. And we get strikeout, I think number 4 or 5. And then he hits a nice hit up the middle to Mike Trout. I think that might have been one of his first hits of the ball game right there. So he's got runners on first, 1 out, and he's got Chipper Jones at the plate. We just want a ground ball double play. So we're going to look at sinkers, try to roll on top of something, maybe a fork ball, those cutters inside, possibly jam them inside, or look for that fork ball or that cutter or that sinker to give us a rollover ground ball to short or possibly second base here. See what we can do. And we just get a swing and a miss, and we get strikeout once again for Roki Sasaki. And we go to the next hitter. We get a sinker inside. Foul tips it for Santander. And now we're going to go inside with a cutter once again because he's proven that he just loves to swing at pitches off the plate. And he swings at another one, 0-2. Now we're going to get a fork ball outside. And we absolutely dotted it, to be honest. He does get a piece of it, as he probably just jammed his PCI there. But Mike Trout's going to make the play, and we're going to go to the top of the 5th with a chance to mercy if we can get a run across the plate here. But we just get a first pitch grounder to second. You know that we are trying to get that 10th run when we are swinging first pitch of the inning. Not something that I would suggest that you guys do. How about back-to-back first pitch swingings? And he's got 2 pitches, 2 outs. Not something I would recommend you guys do if you're playing in ranked. I know if you're 1 run away from a mercy, it's kind of hard not to be swinging because you just want to get that run so you guys can get out of the game and get to the next. But at the same time, patience is the key to you having success in this game, and it's been the key to me having success in this game, frustrating the pitcher, getting hitter counts, and making them throw strikes that I want. Like that one right there, 2-1 count. I got a pitch right down the middle. Even a screwball right down the middle is going to be a very hittable pitch. And there you have it. We have 1 man on, 2 men out. Derek Jeter at the plate. He hangs a pitch, but unfortunately, we are not on target, and we're late on the screwball, and he gets us out, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. Once again, still a 9-0 game here in the bottom of the 5th as we throw a sinker in outside right there. It's going to be 1-1. Here comes the cutter inside. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And then our strikeout pitch. Oh, the fork ball. And it's going to dot him on the corner. We got him looking. His 4th strikeout of the game. See, I thought we had more strikeouts, but apparently not. And sinker inside. And that might be playable. Not quite. Just off the wall. Let's go a sinker outside. Swing and a miss. He's just late on that sinker outside, which means he's probably going to be really late on this cutter inside. Nope, he's actually got good timing or early timing on it, but it's not going to be good enough. And that's the 2nd out of the inning in the bottom of the 5th. We got Carlos Santana. He's got captain 95 overall Carlos Santana. This card's really, really good, but it will be expiring come set 3. And you guys will be forced to use the 97 overall if you still want to use Carlos Santana, or you can use your wild card slot for the other 95 overall Carlos Santana. As we get a grounder to second baseman, Seager's going to make the play. That's going to end the 5th, and we go to the top of the 6th now. We need 1 run. He's going to bring in Aaron Loop. We need 1 run to have a chance to mercy here in the 6th, and it's 1-0. So nothing's happened in the 6th inning so far. We got 2 out, top of the 6th, still facing Aaron Loop as we hit a grounder to to third baseman. Carlos Santana is going to ground out to end the inning, and we're going to go to the middle of the 6th inning with a 9-0 lead still. We have a 3-2 count to Ken Griffey Jr. We're going to try basically, ooh, yes, we challenged him with a fastball up and in. He went after it. That's going to be strikeout number 5 for Roki. And now we're getting a grounder to Derek Jeter for the 2nd out of the inning. Trey Turner grounds out to Derek Jeter. And now we got Murakami up against Roki Sasaki right now. 101 fastball away for 0-1. We get a sinker. He hit that perfect. And now he's got a runner on first. His 2nd hit of the game, maybe 3rd hit. Maybe we didn't see the other one. Not really too sure. But we got 2 out. We're going to go sinker inside this time to Francisco Lindor. That's going to be 0-1 right off the gate. Now we're going to go back to a fastball inside. Prove to me you can hit it. You cannot hit it. You're going to pop it up to Santana, and we're going to be out of the 6th inning. So we have 2 out, top of the 7th, 0-1 to Jock Peterson. And Jock Peterson's going to get underneath that circle changeup. Look how small that PCI was. It does not matter. In the short porch over to right, Jock Peterson gives us a 10-0 lead. And now we are in mercy territory come the bottom half of the 7th. If we can basically retire the side without allowing a run. So we have an 0-2 to Sammy Sosa right here. And he's going to strike out swinging. And now here we go. It's an 0-1 to Chipper Jones right out the gate. And now it's 1-1. Forkball misses down in the dirt. We get a cutter going. Cutter inside has been our pitch of the game. He cannot hit it. It's going to be 1-2. And now we go back to the forkball inside. And he fouls it off. He stays alive. We do it again. 1-2. Now we're looking at the slider inside. And he fouls that one off. We do it once again. 1-2. Back to the forkball. Try to dot it in the outside corner. We do, however, he gets a piece of it, and he's going to fly out to center for the 1st out. We are 2 outs away from winning this game and mercying our opponent 10-0 here in the 7th. As we get a sinker right down the middle. That could have ruined our mercy right there if he was not late on it. And we get a cutter inside. He misses, gets just a piece of it. 0-2. Back to the forkball, low and away. Swing and a miss over the top of it. And we get our 6th strikeout and 2nd out. 1 out away. Here comes a sinker. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here comes the cutter. Like I said, we're not going to change it if he cannot hit it. Just know your opponent's tendencies. If they cannot hit certain pitches, keep on throwing them. Let them prove you wrong, rather you just stop throwing the pitches. If you're sequencing and they're not changing it up and they're not adjusting, then you don't adjust. 2-2 count, bottom of the 7th, 1 out away. We're going to go back to our cutter inside. Ooh, he just got a piece of it to stay alive. We do it again, 1-2. The 69th pitch of the game is going to be a ground ball up the middle that's going to get through, and he stays alive. Gunnar Henderson gets a bloop little single up the middle, finds all the holes, and now we face Eddie Matthews up by 1, down to the last out, and Bryce Harper is going to end it there in left field. He makes the play. We win the game at 10-0. The game is called due to mercy rule. You love to see that as long as you're on the winning side of that. But anyways, Porterhouse goes 2 for 4 with a home run, a triple, 3 RBIs and 2 runs. Jock Peterson 2 for 4 with a home run, a triple, 2 RBIs and 2 runs. Carlos Santana 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. And Corey Seager goes 3 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Roki Sasaki pitches 7 innings, only allows 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, and he is the player of the game. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, subscribe for new, and turn post notifications on so you guys don't miss out when every video goes live. And let me know in the comments down below, is this something you'd like to see? Do you want to commentate over some gameplay that I had previously done? Put it in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.